And welcome back to another Carboot toy haul. So it's been what, about a month since the last time I had enough to show. Again, I've been picking up dribs and drabs every week, but I've got a fair old amount to show you here. First of all, just some DVDs for my superhero collection. These were like 4 for a quid. So we've got Batman, Harlequin, cartoon, Green Lantern. I know everybody says it sucks, but I am collecting like DC movies and Marvel movies. This one I didn't know existed, Professor Layton, the Eternal Diva manga, based on the DS game. Catwoman, Supergirl, the original 80s 1984 movie, Watchmen, DC. And then both the Kick-Ass movies, which are sort of spin-offs from Marvel. So we got them. Strange little buy this was. 5 quid for the pair. Some like little alien figures. Now they're not branded. They are like homemade. I don't know if it says that 98. I don't know if that's 1998. 01 of 004. That one just says 2/8. Yeah, really weird. Obviously homemade. I thought they were really cool, so I'm having them. I am just going to go move these out of the way because with them being pottery, I don't want them to break. So I'll be right back. Alright, now they're safely out of the way, we can carry on. So next up, really cool figure, massive. Warhammer 40,000 Orc figure. 20 quid. I've been having after one for a while. I think they're about 35 brand new in the box, so 20 quid's not too bad. Next up, we've got a bottle of Skelly Grow, which I think is just a normal water bottle. And it kind of looks like a movie prop, so picked that up for I think 2 quid. So that's kind of cool. 50p this little Wolverine figure. I can't see any maker's marks on it, but it kind of looks vintage to me, so not too sure on that one. An Alton Towers book, so that's some of the history. As if you don't know, I actually do study history. Next up, we just got a big bundle of these Sainsbury's Lego cards, all bundle for a quid. So I was thinking maybe I'll do a video on them. Opening. I think these ones are from 2012. Yeah, so not 2012, 2020. Okay, we actually got some pretty good vintage stuff this year. For this video, past couple of weeks. Toy Soldiers figure. Guessing 90s, 1998. Not seen one of them for a while. I think I've had this guy before. So we got him. Transformers book, Ladybird, 20p. Probably already got it, but I thought for 20p I'll risk it. A couple of videos. We got Action Force VHS cassettes and the mask. Quid each, so I thought that was worth picking up. This is pretty cool. Atmosphere 4, and it's the vampire one. Didn't even know this existed. I think it's like an add-on. I had a quick look. It seems to all be there. I don't know when this is from. License there says 1992. So you've got these. Yeah, we got the cassette. Countess Elizabeth Bathory, the vampire. I think I'll play this with the kids at some point. I think I'll have to see if there's a YouTube video of them. Got some cards there. Got none of the plastic figures that they normally come with. A whole bunch of fake cards there. I think that's like it. So there we go. That's pretty cool. That was I think it was a £5. Can't grumble at that. Big item now. Big soft toy of, I don't know if you can see this, it's Ender Dragon from Minecraft, and it is official, not one of the Chinese bootlegs. So we have that. Now we have a couple of carded, these are re-releases of He-Man. I paid £4 for this, which I think is pretty good. I want the Skeletor really, but not bad for a re-release. Talking of Skeletor, we've got this He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I think this is from the new series. £3 on this, so I do like Skeletor, so I just grabbed that one. These are all off the same person, obviously. And another new figure, which is Zed from League of Legends, which I just thought was a cool figure, and this is only £2, so can't really grumble about that. Just looks like a pretty cool figure. Champion Collection, first edition. Don't know if that means it's rare or not. I'm guessing probably not, since it's brand new for a couple of quid. More DVDs. We've got this really strange Banana Splits movie, which, if you don't know, Banana Splits was a kids' TV show in like the 1960s, and apparently this is a horror, a horror sort of reboot of the thing. Supposed to be a bit like Five Nights at Freddy's, so I thought that sounds fun. Next up, some more vintage DVDs. Now I know these came with the News of the World. I used to have these back in the day. You got the heroes and villains. I think these would be 1990s. I'm guessing. I can't see a date on them, but I'm pretty sure they were released. There we go. Star Wars Episode 3. So it's around them. Yeah, there we go. Revenge of the Sith in cinemas May 19th, so it was around when that was being released. I'm guessing early 2000s. This was actually a charity shop pickup, 4 DVDs for £1. So I grabbed the new Ninja Turtles movie, which I'm not really too interested in seeing it, to be honest, but I really wanted to get these. I wanted 4 for £1, so we've got He-Man Volume 4, Volume 2, and Volume 1, because these are pretty expensive to buy, so 4 for £1, bargain. I think there's a lot of them though to collect, so I don't know if I'm going to start collecting all of them. I'm about to start anyway. So that was kind of cool. I don't know where to put everything now. I stopped a couple of figures, but this little it's a Rolls Royce mascot. I actually live near where the Rolls Royce factory was. It's now owned by Bentley. So I just thought I'd pick that up. It was £1. Little brass flying lady. Just a little thing, I don't know. Took my fancy anyway. We found this box of 20p stuff. It's from Star Wars Episode 1. It came in like a cereal, yeah, Kellogg's. I've got a few of them. This is really cool. I found another Chinasaur. The Chinasaurs were like, they come in like little dinosaur packets. like little, you know, plastic figures, and they had some really weird looking ones. And apparently these ones were the inspiration for some Dungeons and Dragons figures. I can't remember which one this is, but I do have this one. I'll have to see if it's a variant colour. I don't think it is, but it was 50p, and you barely ever see them, so I picked that up. So, last of all, and definitely possibly one of the weirdest things I've ever bought, it's a bucket of pegs. Now, these are actually vintage ones. I remember my mum having these back when I was a kid. You see, there's quite a lot in there. I saw it, walked past it, so I sort of recognised these from my childhood. So I looked online, and the only place I could find them was somebody selling them in America for about £25, or the equivalent in dollars. You know, vintage 1980s pegs for arts and crafts. So I thought, there's a whole bucket there, I'll just go back and ask. So I went back and asked, and he wanted £1 for the whole bucket, so I had a gamble. I am sort of collecting stuff that I remember from when I was a kid, so I might just chuck a couple of them in like a box somewhere, and try and sell the rest as, you know, vintage. So for £1, I can either lose it, it doesn't really matter too much, or I can make a little bit of money on it. So for, you know, £1, bit of a gamble. And so that's the lot so far for the second episode of Carboot Toy Haul. Hopefully we'll get more stuff now the summer's coming in, the better weather. So hopefully find some really good stuff this year. And until then, ta-ra for now.